All right. Can you guys hear me now? Hello. Yes. Maybe. Hello. So, what do we think of Thorncoin, guys? Launching, working. What's everyone's thoughts? Oh shit! I know what the problem is. Hold on one second. All right. Can you guys hear me now? I was on Bluetooth. What's going on, Nightmare? Hey, what's going on, Bruce? You doing all right? What are you so excited about there, Nightmare? I'm really tired, but it's all good. I actually got to fly over to the Virgin Islands in 2 days to deal with some contract issues, but it's all good. So, eating ribs and baked potato. Nice. That's what's up, brother. I'm gonna grab me a beer real quick. Nice. Everyone should be excited about Thorn, that's for sure. Um, what's everyone's thoughts? Now I'm hungry. Yeah, we wouldn't actually had, and yeah, coming to LA. I'm hoping to be out that way, Bruce, here pretty soon, actually, because we have a big contract starting up in the States, so it should be that way. Um, shit, probably in the next month, I think. So does anyone have any? So we're drinking some nice Heineken tonight. What's everyone's thoughts on Thorn with the short-term staking opening back up? Um, so they knocked the percentage down from 12%. Where at in the states? Well, I live in Puerto Rico, but I'm gonna be up in. We've got a big project going on, and I'm gonna be up in. I want to be in Shreveport, Louisiana. Awesome, absolutely. I'd love to have a beer with you guys. Um, I'll be in Shreveport, Louisiana, Oklahoma City, and La Mesa, California. So probably next month sometime. I got a bunch of crews starting up that way, so it should be a good time. But let's get to the matter at hand. Thorncoin going live. Everything's working now on the exchange. What is everyone's thoughts? Because I'm not upset, but like the short-term staking, I think that now is fair. Being able to get your coins at any time is a bonus. Now I'd like to see the price move up. Yeah, man, I would love to see the price move up on Thorn. Nightmare. I bypassed STS and did three smaller long-term stakings with all my tokens. Nice. That's what's up, Titanium. That's good stuff, man. That's supporting the platform. That's a good thing. Um, you guys met Mike the other night. He's actually here. He might be sleeping actually right now. That is no, no. It's a hey, what's going on? Just cause it is a delicious ice cold Heineken. So quite good. But SCS didn't really impress me to be honest. Yeah, not me either. It didn't impress me either, but I was excited about it because I wanted it to once the whole site was up and functioning completely, we should see an increase in the token price. Um, I mean, look at Titanium. He just even with short-term launching, he just long-term staked his tokens. So that's a good sign that people are going to be long-term staking. I mean, the only way that we can support the platform at this moment, what I was hoping for was that with short-term staking, they were going to keep it to where your tokens were locked up for 7 days, because again, it creates that bottleneck. And I forgot who asked me what I do, but we own a cable contracting company, and we do contracts with like Comcast, Verizon, Time Warner, Suddenlink. We've got a lot of stuff going on right now down here in the islands with Puerto Rico, and in the Virgin Islands. I actually have 20 guys starting over there this week, and then I have another 10 starting down here in Puerto Rico this week. But I already have guys working down here in Puerto Rico, and then we've got about 5 years worth of work launching the 5G network up in the states with Verizon, building out their whole system. I used to do just that, brother. Nice, that's what's up. Where you from, Nightmare? I know you told me before, but I forget. Tennessee. Nice. I got a lot of guys actually that are coming down here from Tennessee right now. So I just bought shit. We bought like 10 plane tickets for guys flying down to the Virgin Islands this week, and we actually, you guys know I live in the mountains of Puerto Rico. We're actually, I got to be in Ponce tomorrow morning at like 5 a.m. Um, to train some new guys down there. So it's gonna be short and sweet tonight, but I liked how everyone's supporting, these live streams from everyone, and it's good. One more for the corpse. What's up, Jarhead? You doing all right, brother? But yeah, so Thorn launched short-term staking. The platform's up and working now. Um, it's funny. I don't know if you guys have tried this, but I turned my VPN off and logged in. It lets you log into Thorn now. By the way, Simplify. Cheers. Absolutely, man. Supporting the wolf pack. Ah, all right. So, um, yeah, there really hasn't been any movement on Thorncoin since it launched, huh? It actually went down a little bit. So I'm thinking since a lot of people, are trying to support the platform, that we should see a rise in the token this week because a lot of people are starting to long-term stake. Um, because we're just not getting, unless you have like 5,000, 10,000 tokens, you're not really going to see the return that you want to get um, from short-term staking. So it's kind of just a better idea. I did the same thing. It will let you log in, but not. Yeah, exactly. Be careful logging in without VPN, bro. They may let you also be logging. So I always log in with a VPN, but today I did it without a VPN, and it lets you go into the site. But then it doesn't allow you. All the functions are disabled. You can't do anything but trade on the exchange. So I thought that was kind of interesting, and it's actually better for the platform because people can actually come in and buy tokens if they want to buy tokens, but they can't do anything with the tokens except sell the tokens unless um, they VPN in. So, which was neat. I thought that was kind of cool. So what else do we got going on other than Thorn, guys? Do we have any new news about Chrysos? I haven't really heard anything. Oh, what did you guys think about the Oracle going live today? You know, I thought that was one of the best things that he ever could have done. I thought it was a really good live feed. He answered a lot of questions. There was almost 1,000 people in the chat. It was really cool. I really, really enjoyed it. Um, I think it was definitely a smart, yeah, Nightmare. I loved it as well. I think it was definitely a smart move on his part. Started a new Croesus loan 3 days ago, paying like clockwork. Yeah, I haven't had any problem with my Croesus loans whatsoever. I wish I could pull out my interest. Oh, I think it was a good move for Oracle for sure. It was awesome. Yeah, the chat was insane. 1,000 people in there, and like even when he slowed it down, it was still, I mean, just flying by, which was really cool. But it was cool that you know he gave a shout out to a few people like Crypto Keeper, crypto gems, altcoins. Yeah, definitely a smart move on his part. I mean, because everyone knew, if you, I was a subscriber to him a long time ago. My first job was in Shreveport at the age of 15, working for $1 an hour, especially sandwich shop. We actually made cake donuts. If you were making $1 an hour in Shreveport, Louisiana, are you 100? Because that's really, really low pay. And my grandfather was 100. He said he used to make like a nickel an hour. So I'm not talking shit. 63. Okay, fair enough. My bad, man. I wasn't joking on you or anything like that, but that's funny. So what's everyone else got going on? So we got Creasos, long strange journey. That's cool. That's life for sure. I hear you, man. Yeah, this has been a really productive week for me and Mike. We actually got so much locked down. We've got so much going on, but we're starting to finally see some checks roll in, so that was really nice, and able to make some nice purchases. I'm definitely buying a new boat this year. That's gonna be great. So, if you guys don't know, I love diving and I love spearfishing down here in the Caribbean, and it's like one of my favorite things to do. Um, oh, we also, Mike and I are going to be launching another channel called the Caribbean Crypto Connection. No, I'm actually going to be buying a fishing boat. I bought one too and sail down to PR. Nice. You should, man. It's a good time. I actually bought a sailboat a couple years ago, and my girlfriend at the time, she couldn't get off, like on and off the boat, um, like by herself. So I had to get rid of the sailboat. It kind of sucked, but it was after I came back from Alaska from commercial salmon fishing up there, actually. But yeah, I like it too, man. We were talking about it. We were like, oh, what should we do? My dad is 98. Woo, that is up there, brother. My great grandfather lived to be 98, and I mean he passed away 10 years ago or so. It's a good time. I always tell everyone I'm gonna live to be 100, and I do whatever I want. I treat my body like a trash can, but it's all good. I eat whatever I want. I do whatever I want. I drink whatever I want. I smoke sometimes. It is what it is. But you gotta do what you love. That's what I do. So, nootropics. No, I'm not in it. I'm not into any nootropics. Um, I'm into no stress. I try not to be too stressed about things, especially with work and whatnot. Spend time with him. I miss my father every day. That's for sure, brother. Especially at 98. You never know. But I swear I saw a lady yesterday here in Puerto Rico that had to be 150. Like I hear people down here, like some people are like 130 years old, but I haven't met any of them. But I saw one yesterday. She was very, very old. That's cool, man. That's what's up. So what else we got going on? I saw some people earlier asking V questions. I'm personally still in V. I have not done anything with the rewards program because I don't like the rewards program going in there every day and getting 40 bucks, blah, 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 blah. That's not that big of a deal to me. But I am holding like 20,000 tokens. So I was looking, along the lines of something like tell Mikey G to wake up, time to talk about money. Yeah. Actually, give me one second. Let me see what he's doing. I think he thought that I wasn't gonna do the live stream. My wife woke me up though and was like, "Hey, you got that live stream in a little bit?" And I was like, "Okay, cool." We were watching a movie. Let's see here where he's at. Hey, you wanna hop on this live stream with me? All right. He's gonna get up and come out. He is completely opposite of me as far as like with lending and everything like that. Come on, hop in the convo, buddy. Say hi to everyone. All right, there's Mike, guys. Exactly, right? They said revelry without a trumpet is useless or nothing. Nightmare says hello. Good morning, princess from Jarhead. All right, I'm gonna pull my headphones out so he can see what's going on too. All right, Mikey G just called and says what's up. Can you guys hear me now? Slowly going out of the picture. All right, cool. So, oh, he needs a beer now. He got up and he needs a beer. This is crypto and cervezas, buddy. Let's go. All right, we'll talk a little bit higher for you, Bruce. Yeah, exactly. So, Mikey's been working on his bot, baby baller. What's going on? Can't hear. Damn. Hold on. All right, how about now, guys? Is that better? Or is it still the same? Okay. I'll I'll put the headphones back in. I had I had my okay, it is better. Okay, cool. Then we'll roll with this then. Perfect. All right, we'll wait for Mike to get out here and we'll jump into some stuff. So, I know we've been talking about his bot that they've been creating and stuff like that for the tradingscore.com. Awesome, awesome. Thank you, Titanium. So they have been trading real money on it, and how'd that go today?
We bought and sold once, and now we are waiting to sell again. I think it was the first time we sold, well, we sold at 0.9%. So, you know,
Not too bad.
no,
0.9%.
I mean, it's 0.9%.
On one transaction, it's like
Yeah.
2 minutes.
Actually, no, that one was, well, yeah, it was 18 minutes.
18 minutes for 0.9%.
And then it's waiting, because now we're testing out where we can set minimum trade amount or, minimum sell amounts. So,
Right.
you know, it has to hit X percentage before,
Right.
which we probably won't use, but we want it available just in case.
Right. So I'm gonna tell Mike to give his insight on Thorn. You guys probably aren't gonna like it.
You really want me to give my real insight on Thorn?
I don't know if I want you to give me real. Do you really want his real insight? Because it's not gonna be our opinion. Even though he's an investor in Thorn, he's completely opposite of most of us on our on.
To be real honest, I'm probably more like, Oracle. It is what it is. I'm going to, I have money into it. I don't believe that they are 100% in it for what everyone would want as a long term, but I don't think that's their fault.
So why do you think that? Because not gonna hurt my feelings. Why do you think that? Because I think that they are actually showing. I hate the fact that they cut it to 6%, but I get it, and I think that is for longevity and whatnot. It's hard to hear you.
Yeah, so.
He has a very feminine voice, so it's hard for the mic to pick it up.
Right, so,
Thank you, Nightmare. Yeah, definitely hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, definitely subscribe.
okay, so, it is a little different with them changing the,
Here, you can hold that for a minute.
so it is a little bit different with them.
Mikey, say it with your chest.
With my chest.
Yeah, Kevin Hart. Say it with your chest.
Right. So, it's a little bit different with them changing the short term,
Hold the soy.
it's a little bit different with them changing their interest to 6% at, what is it, 0.2 a day? That's only because however they're making their money, I know what's possible. I mean, I'm doing it myself, so, and it wasn't even that hard. So it's not even that hard. Uh, it just depends. I mean, I have a lot of thoughts about it, and I would be here for a very long time to give you a whole bunch of detailed thoughts. Um, I mean, honestly, I can't really say how long I think they would be in it for. It could change. Uh, I think they may have changed what they like were originally in it for. Um,
We know that the staking, the lending platforms are not going to be around forever.
mhm.
So, the best thing that we can hope for is 3 to 6 months on these platforms.
Yeah. So
So do you think that the changes that they've made,
yeah, okay. I do think that the 0.6%.
what, I'm lost.
Okay. So I do think that the changes in the short-term staking and changing the percentages to 6%, um, change it from what I would consider an obvious money grab from them. Um, yeah, I think that does. I think that gives them a little bit more longevity because now they don't have to uh, pay out as much. Like, I mean, that's kind of obvious, of course. Um, I guess my main thing is I don't trust the lending platforms. So, um, and it's not because of BitConnect. I mean, I was invested in BitConnect too. I didn't trust it then. Well, what do you mean by if that's not true? If people long-term stake, what does he mean?
I don't know. If people long-term stake, they will be forced to buy more coins.
Right, unless the platform decides that they're done. I feel since the distinction has been made between lending and staking, Thorn might be able to last a bit longer. Well, that's
I mean, that's what they're going for, and
right.
that's what we're hoping for. And again, guys, 6% is fine. I don't like the 30-day lock. I did my LTS 100 Thorn at a time. Okay, can't trust any of them. Any platform could be done. Yeah, no, that's 100% true that any platform could be done at any time. And again, guys, we are not talking trash about it. This is not spreading FUD or anything like that. These are just our opinions,
Yeah.
and these are two different opinions on these platforms. So,
I mean, to be fair, I could be 100% wrong.
yeah. I mean, for instance, Mike, you were in BitConnect.
Yep.
You lost money in BitConnect.
Yep.
A good amount of money.
Yeah.
You were in USI Tech.
Correct.
You lost a good amount of money in USI Tech.
That's correct.
Any other platforms that you invested in that you've lost money in so far?
Oh, let me think.
Yeah, of course we're speculating, and these are just our opinions again, guys.
Well, and right now it's just mainly mine.
Yeah, it's mainly yours.
I mean,
Mine as well, but I'm all about the platform. I want the platform to succeed. I want it to be long term. But the Oracle said it today. He actually said that staking is not going to last forever either. It's going to have to go to something else. And I think
also, I wanted to say this because, I mean, just to be fair, guys. So, I wasn't a big fan of the Oracle, to be fair. I do like today that, so on my personal channel right now, I was not subscribed to him, although I would go like him. But today, with his video that he did last
it was
night,
really good.
and some of the stuff that he said today during his live, you know, right? I went and subscribed, and it wasn't. I'm more interested in that approach, not the whole let's make everyone friends type approach. I'm much more. I like the transparency approach. I like it because now there's no reason to hide. There's nothing to hide. Like you said, he's a serial entrepreneur. Well, so a lot of people want to be also, although he was actually doing something about it, and they don't all succeed, nor should they. The problem is I felt, and I've known this for several weeks, he was hiding behind that. But since last night and today, he's starting to say, hey guys, this is what I was doing. Of course, we all have a life outside of and before crypto. But now that he's being more honest and sincere, what word am I? Well, transparent about it.
Yeah.
He's not hiding behind the camera. He's showing himself. He's telling people what other people have downright accused him of being.
Yeah.
So I like that. So I was like, okay. I subscribed to him. Of course, I mean, I would watch him frequently anyway, but I just didn't care when it came out. Now I'm more interested. I like that approach for whatever it is. Um, just my 2 cents. Brandon,
All
he
right.
used to always smash on me about that. So
Yeah, I did. But, because you guys know that I'm part of Team Us and, I'm part of the Wolfpack and, it's a big community. And what I love about the community, whether you like, love, hate the Oracle, his strategy is a good strategy to follow. And he does put out a lot of good information. I feel like he does. So, um, he humanized himself today. That alone will convert even his strong hater. Look, just cause that's what Mike is just
yeah.
saying.
So I mean, I wasn't like
Because
a
he
strong
he
hater.
wasn't a hater,
I
but
just
he just
didn't like his approach.
he didn't like his approach. But after last night and
Yeah.
today, what he's saying is that he respects that way more and actually
That's correct.
subscribed, and you'll watch him now.
Yeah.
You know,
More than what I
and
used to.
and this is coming from the opinion of someone that'd be like, I can't believe I'm satisfied with continuing to call him the Oracle. I know that the pack family is a force in itself now, but he's shown us so much to this. Yeah, absolutely, man. So, I started my channel because of him, and
True.
it's good. He will continue to promote our investments, absolutely. And ultimately, he is the godfather of the lending platform space. Like that's what it is. And
YouTube.
YouTube lending platform space. And without his uh um I don't know what word I'm looking for here, presence on these platforms. I knew you wasn't a hater, Mikey G. I get what you were saying though.
Yeah.
So that's from Just Cause. Yeah, I just re- I just respect him a lot more after yesterday and today. And I already did respect him, but like it just made a really big difference, and I'm really glad he did that. And it's only gonna help him, and it's gonna help us. We're such a tight knit community, Team Us and the Wolfpack, that it's just beneficial, for him to do that. And I love how he pretty much just squashed. Yeah, I respect him bigly as well. He just squashed all the haters pretty much that he had. Because we were watching some videos yesterday.
That is what he did.
Yeah, we were watching some videos yesterday, and man, they were really hating on him hard. I think it was like Crypto Plumber, um, but it is what it is. But yeah, it was really good. I'm glad he did that live stream today. And dude, there was nothing but love in that fucking platform. He said he had to ban one person from the chat, which is really cool. But when he came out and said, "Yeah, this is me," I've gained a lot more respect for the man, not the absolutely. I 100% agree with you. So good stuff from him. I'm excited to see more live streams from him. Pretty sure Plumber took them down. Didn't see them today. That's funny.
What happened?
Crypto Plumber took the videos down that he posted about the Oracle.
Yeah, but they did that live thing. When was that? Last night? When was that live?
The from Oz, the Oz show when he was doing the Antonio for Francesco. Yeah, that was last night.
Mhm.
So did you guys saw the video from last night where he did
Everything
the
previous he took down.
no Crypto Plumber took down the videos he posted of him just kind of talking shit. Many more haters have them up still, but yeah, I think Plumber took them down. Yeah, that's cool, man. I actually, I'm subscribed to the Crypto Plumber channel as well. I like his channel. Um, I think he puts out some good content sometimes. I'm not in everything that he's in, but Crypto Plumber was part of the Wolfpack and part of Team Us 2 weeks ago until what was it? There was something that like I remember. Shit, Mike watched the video with me, and he was. What was it? Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, and dude, that's one thing. Like, I know Crypto Keeper says it all the time. We're not about spreading like FUD or hate or anything like that. You know, that's what my channel like. I especially like having Mike here, and I told you guys we're gonna be doing the Caribbean Crypto Connection channel, and that will be up and going here probably in the next couple weeks. Once we get a little bit more free time. But we'll start doing that. And it's kind of cool to have two different opinions from two different sides of the, not two different sides of the industry. We're both investors. I mean, it is what it is. Noof has one more that he already has. He says it's just for fun though, and then that will be it. That's cool, man. That's what's up. I mean, I guess if you have haters, that means you got a lot of lovers too. So, you know, it is what
Well,
it is.
you got people talking about you, that's for sure.
If you got people talking about you, that's all that matters, right?
Remember, as long as the name is in your mouth,
Yeah,
you ain't going nowhere.
exactly. But at least Noof is funny. Yeah, Noof is pretty funny. Um, but yeah, we're just trying to do like a little bit different. You know, I don't think is anyone else doing. I mean, Crypto Sisters have their channel, but I think the one left. Um, but two different opinions on things because we seem to clash. You know, butt heads a lot on a lot of stuff that we're investing in.
Well, we just have different opinions, so we're invested in it for potentially, like, we always have the same goal.
Yeah,
But,
to make money,
right,
and we're in a lot of the same things.
right,
Like
but,
you'll tell me one thing,
yeah,
I'll invest in it. I tell you a thing, you invest in it.
sure.
Whether you believe in it or not, but just to fucking invest in it.
I mean, honestly, I jump in the lending platforms because, like everybody else, to me, it's a quick flip.
Yeah, exactly. Nightmare, you can say any joke you want, man. There's no we take criticism pretty well.
You have no idea.
We're in the cable industry, baby. We're cable dogs. We're actually cable gods,
True story.
for real. So that's a very true story.
I run it.
Yeah. Yeah. So but so what's everyone else up to, man, in the crypto world? What's going on? I haven't been doing much day trading lately. Have you been doing anything really?
No, I don't have internet.
I was gonna say that wasn't the only thing in their mouths. Talking about the crypto sisters, they're really nice people. Okay.
I don't even know who it is.
uh,
I haven't seen.
they have a pretty good channel. It's good. But yeah. Um, other than that, man, what's everyone up to? We're just kind of just focusing on work right now.
Right.
Yeah, they're good.
Um, yeah, like, and this week will probably be even less so.
Yeah.
You know.
So yeah, we're actually flying over to the Virgin Islands on Tuesday,
Yep.
and we'll be over there for
2 days.
2 days, then back here to Puerto Rico for the weekend, and then back to the Virgin Islands again.
On Thursday.
We have a horrible life, guys. It's horrible.
Right.
So
Well, yeah, I mean, we're kind of living. We live in the Caribbean islands.
Yeah.
But man, we fucking stay
not well,
busy.
not praying, but doing a whole lot of that third party. British accents are sexy to me. Eating dinner, listening. No worries. Yeah, they are. They are sexy. Um, you know, living down here in the Caribbean, we get a lot of tourism down here. So a lot of people from Europe, a lot of people from shit all over the world. You know, just like anywhere, but here it's a little bit more focused because if you go to the touristy areas, like there's everywhere. So, but yeah. What else? What else we got? How's your Tron doing?
My Tron?
Yeah.
I don't know.
How is your?
They're just
I'm
kinda,
sure a lot of you guys are investing in Tron too. I was there. I'd rather be sweaty than cold. It's actually a little chilly right now. Mikey just put a hoodie
I
on
just
because
put
he's
my hoodie
freaking
on.
cold.
So.
And by chilly, I mean that it's like 70.
Yeah, it's probably right around 69 to 71 degrees.
Yeah. So when it hits like 69, 70 degrees, I'm usually in a hoodie. Tonight I'm not because I don't know. It might be the beer. Yeah. It's a beautiful night.
Yeah, I mean it's not bad. It's not really cold. It's just cool.
It's nice. It's nice. I like it. But do you have any coins that are fucking like doing their shit right now? Like what's going on?
Uh, no, Fun moved up 2 cents. So.
Fun moved up 2 cents.
Yeah, Fun Fair.
Okay.
But.
I'm not in Fun Fair, but I know quite a few people that are.
So.
What do you guys think about Dragon Chain? I'm actually heavily invested in Dragon Chain.
Dragon Chain should be doing a lot better than what it is.
It actually just fucking it cut in half. It's at like I think it's at like 15,000 Satoshi right now.
Yeah.
And its peak was at 33,000, I
But
believe.
it should be doing a lot better than what it is.
I bought into Dragon Chain at like I think it was like 10 cents.
Um, for whatever reason, I think that so Dragon Chain is built on a simple blockchain,
Yeah.
and I think that it was built just so that
So
to
Nightmare said Disney is backing it. So let me tell you what's going on with with Dragon Chain, because Disney is not backing it, but Disney was backing it. It was actually created through Disney, and then they started another company. It's still the same company, but it's not associated with Disney anymore. But it's still the same people. It's really weird. They work for Disney, but they're not with Disney anymore.
right. So
Yeah,
they created
Nightmare missed that. So
they created a coin on blockchain. They
yeah,
called it Dragon Chain, and they were able to associate themselves with Disney. Two of super hot topics,
yeah,
depending on primarily age, right, or
yeah.
what you have to do in life. Like if you have kids, you know Disney, obviously. I mean, everyone knows
Let
Disney.
let me
I mean,
repeat what I said for Nightmare one more time. So Dragon Chain actually was owned by Disney, and then when they created the token, um, I think it was like, so they've been working on it for like 3 years, 4 years, something like that. It might be a little bit longer. I figured that they were going to use that with their new streaming. Um, so they actually split from Disney, but they still streaming service that they were going to do it with their streaming service. Yeah, no, I think they are.
well, they should.
So they're associated with Disney, but they no longer work for Disney. If I don't know why they did that exactly, but actually I do know why they did that. So with all these sanctions that are coming down from the SEC and everything like that, and all the heat that cryptocurrencies are getting right now, and the press that cryptocurrencies are only used for black market buys,
Yeah,
Disney did not want to be associated. And this is just my speculation.
it's okay. I'll go conspiracy for a second. I'm good at those.
Yeah, I mean we can, but so not conspiracy theory, but just like logically, like what I think is that with all the negative press that Bitcoin was getting with the black market, and that's the only thing that it's used for, this and that, that they didn't want to be associated with anything that was that exactly, unless they can provide more than just Disney streaming protects. Well, Brinkley. Yeah, absolutely. So they actually separated from Disney, but they're still associated with Disney. But it's not owned by Disney anymore. It's a completely separate company. Yeah. So, I mean, I've done a lot of research on Dragon Chain. Again, like I still have quite a few Dragon Chain tokens. I sold, actually, I sold half my tokens when it hit 33,000 Satoshi. Um, and then I don't know what I did with that money. I might have put that in Thorn. I don't know. That's what I might have put some of that money in Thorn actually. Um,
So here, I'll go a little bit. Are they still in it?
yeah, I guarantee Disney still owns at least a significant percentage.
No, they control the company
Yeah. Hey, what's going on,
that
Crypto Keeper?
that
You
owns a
alright, brother?
significant percentage. There's a difference.
Yeah. So control. Yeah, they don't own it. I picked up 4,000 Ripple at 24 cents before I'd ever heard of ICOs. Rode it all the way up and back down again. Still have it going.
So
Woo.
the funny thing about
Mike actually has a lot of Ripple too.
yeah. So the funny thing about Ripple is, I used to day trade Ripple.
He said, "Put on that tinfoil, Mikey. Mine stays on permanently."
Yeah. So well, it's sometimes. I mean, sometimes it just fits. You don't have to look very hard.
Yeah.
So, but with Ripple, real quick,
Yeah.
I used to day trade Ripple. Like, it would hit 25 cents, it would fall to like somewhere between 14 and 16. You buy, you wait a day or two, it's at 25, 26, it'd fall. I
Right.
mean, it was like, it was easy money.
Yeah.
Um, and then, as crazy as it sounds, it got fairly boring.
Yeah.
So I stopped because I was just looking at other things. You're always just looking at like, I don't know.
Mikey's a different kind of trader. Got my XRP around 55. I only picked up a few hundred though. Yeah, I bet
Yeah,
they
so
swoop in at the last minute and start claiming it for the parks and streaming service.
I,
I don't think it's gonna be a swoop in. I think it'll be like a nice transition for Disney because they are associated with Dragon Chain, 100%. Like you can go through and read. If you just go do a couple hours of research on it, you will see that they're still associated, but the company is a separate entity other than Disney. It's no longer owned by Disney, but I'm sure it still is owned by Disney.
control.
Yeah, controlled by Disney. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I have like 3,000 Ripple.
okay, 3,000 Ripple. I know CryptoKeeper has a lot of Ripple. Like, it's a subsidiary. Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
It's a
sir.
subsidiary.
I sold I I sold a chunk of Ripple when it hit like
$2.
no, it hit because it hit three, and I sold it on its way back down at like two something.
Yeah.
I don't remember 215 maybe.
I think eventually, so I'm not a fan of Ripple. I know it has its purpose, but I'm not a fan of Ripple just because it's going against, totally against what cryptocurrency is supposed to be.
Well, no, it serves.
It serves a purpose.
No, it what it does is it serves the it serves the what's that word? The link. It's like the
Link to bank to.
yeah, yeah.
I
So
got you.
it's the blockchain that they're running on.
I
Or they
get that.
should be,
I get that purpose, but Coinbase serves the same purpose for me. You know,
maybe.
it does. I mean, it's the same thing
Right,
with
except
not, but without a token.
yeah, except they don't have a coin.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
So I mean, it's like where you can go trade on Coin Exchange, or you can go to Binance and trade, and you got to buy their token, right?
Yeah.
So
Well, you don't have to.
you don't have to buy their token, but you know what I'm saying.
I
Like
just
another avenue to make money. Man, Coinbase is a whole new rabbit. I know. I'm not gonna get into that. Man, I can't wait to get my funds right because it's Dragon Chain. Okay, I missed the last part of that. But Coinbase, man, do you use anything else other than Coinbase?
I mean, I have.
Coin Mama,
No one knows. Fuck Coin Mama. They're so expensive.
yeah.
Yeah.
But the difference with Coin Mama is you can just be it's anonymous.
Yeah, sure. But you pay for that
Anonymity.
Yeah, that word.
Yeah. We were just talking about this. That's funny.
So,
I've used Changely as well. I'm trying to use Robinhood, but also use Cash App. I picked up
okay.
13,000 of fun at the same time for four cents, thinking about unloading it, buying more Thorn. Is Ripple centralized?
Okay,
No.
so Ripple technically is centralized because it has a controlled core. Um, but I mean, it just operates in a decentralized market. So
Right.
it's kind of, it's a play on the entire thing, but
Sure.
not necessarily in a bad way. I mean, because it has its purpose. It works. It
No,
functions.
it has its purpose in the crypto world. I'm not a fan of Ripple though because it's completely. I mean, I'm not trying to be like this anarchist, crypto guy, but the whole point is to have a peer-to-peer based decentralized system to where you can pretty much do whatever you want. You don't have to rely on the banks.
See, so originally though, Ripple, what they wanted Ripple to be was banks to buy into it so it could transfer to other banks.
Yeah.
What it become was that and other people could get in on that ride.
Well, now, everyone's buying into it and not even knowing what the fuck they're buying into. You know, like that's just real.
So, but
It's a parody of blockchain. It could be the transition to the decentralized system that we need.
but it's still centralized and controlled.
Absolutely.
So,
Crypto Keeper, chime in because I know you own a lot of Ripple as well.
I mean, I do because it moves. I
Yeah.
mean, the value moves.
My dad bought Ripple because he wanted the crypto visa. No, I mean that's great. I mean,
Yeah,
if you're
like,
using it for a purpose, that's outstanding.
and look,
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying I don't personally like Ripple.
okay, the first one, like the first one of these that come out with a card that is universally that I feel comfortable with the fees on, I will be into,
Yeah,
just for that card,
yeah.
right?
Fiat/Ripple, therefore and so on.
So, now, I actually talked to you earlier about this, Brandon. I find it funny that for so long, all the banks
Yeah,
hated, since we're on this whole thing, there's two things. The legalities of everything. So first off, you had, for months, we had the government and all the news speaking about how, like you said, crypto was only involved primarily, I should say, with illegal activities, right? Okay, well, then they come to find out that, yeah, but really what we're seeing now is just a lot of in and out investment trading for value purposes,
right.
right? Now they're trying to prove it by making it illegal for you to operate in certain mechanisms with cryptocurrency.
Well,
They're trying to force a point.
well, the mechanisms are not cryptocurrency. The mechanisms are ICOs that they're trying to eliminate. Okay, right?
So, no, yes, But if you use cryptocurrency as an exchange of value, right? So they're starting to push this, and you'll
The
see.
banks are not going anywhere.
No,
Ripple
the
has
banks ain't
huge
going anywhere.
use cases and bona fide utilities tapping into multi-trillion-dollar market. I couldn't read the last one there, Nightmare, but yeah, Crypto Keeper, I agree with you. I'm not saying Ripple's going anywhere. I'm saying I personally do not like Ripple because of it's centralized, you know?
Um, and like they said, I don't know, but they may have said, like banks, they're not going anywhere soon.
Yeah.
Like banks as we know, there's still a
This
pur-
is,
they
I
still
mean,
serve a purpose in the fact that there's still things that you need to get, like salt
yeah.
was originally supposed to fix the loan purpose. It's not going to do it.
Eventually there'll be someone else that comes along and it'll
Well, there's
get
gonna
better
be,
and better and
yeah,
better
yeah,
as time goes along.
that's right.
But the whole point, let's get down to like some real shit,
Okay.
okay? Where do you think in 20 years
Hmm.
crypto could be? Like, could it
Crypto's,
have a could
yes,
it
but it's not gonna be what we know. Like, we're gonna see, like, and we see it now. There's a couple coins on it. I can't think of what they are right now, but there's one that's actually being traded. Hashgraph.
uh,
So that's different. That's a cryptography. Um, it's like
yeah.
blockchain, but it's different. It's just it runs different.
Jarhead said they're just gonna get better until one works.
Yes. But the difference, what I'm trying to say though is, so what I'm trying to say with the lending stuff, not lending platforms, but like the lending sector here.
Like salt.
Yeah, like salt.
Yeah.
Um, there's okay, salt is not going to be that first market, so they always stay on top.
Yeah.
They're going to get overran.
Right.
By what? I don't know. By who? I have no clue. You have other companies, like other industries, they're going to be first to market. Like for instance, just with lending platforms, as we were talking about generally, like
Right.
BitConnect.
Yeah.
No one's going to beat that,
Right.
right? I'm not saying they
We
would.
hope we strive for that. We hope that it happens.
Yeah.
We hope Thorn will be 1/4 of BitConnect.
Correct,
You
but
know.
my
In 20 years, we'll be sending Bitcoin to each other using our government-mandated chips installed in our next true peer-to-peer.
no, we'll be using quantum change. That's what we're going to be using.
Quantum change.
When they figure out quantum computing, it'll destroy all this. Quantum computing can undo, like SHA-256, which is Bitcoin,
Yeah.
in a millisecond.
Right.
It'll just be done.
So do you think that eventually, like in say 10 years, Bitcoin will become obsolete, or will it stay the grandfather of cryptocurrency, and
Hmm.
Skynet is going to be glorious? Skynet will be glorious.
Glorious. So, anyone that
Crypto
watches,
Keeper, I want to thank you again. Sorry for the confusion about my wallet. The live streams are a good way for us to work out our wrinkles and lack of knowledge areas. Our leathernecks. Our leathernecks, yeah.
so I think that Bitcoin will always be known as the founding position.
But the dollar has been in way more scandals. Lap dances adds up.
Yeah, true.
Hopefully, it won't be used as a currency once society reaches to a better level. So I think one of these will end up being on top.
Well, we've never been in a position. So the thing is we're in the information age now,
Yeah.
right? And the reason that the dollar has always been where it's at is because I think the overall global fear of having something else. But now people are slowly starting to understand that there can be something else
Yeah.
that we can exchange with our value.
Right.
They just don't understand how to utilize that or make it function correctly.
Right.
When that starts happening, we'll see different mechanisms come into place. But there's going to have to be a standard globally, somehow, some way.
Well, personally, I don't think Bitcoin is cheap to use right now at all. I mean, it is right this minute, but when Bitcoin was at $19,000, it was ridiculous. Remember, I did those couple,
Oh, yeah. I mean,
those
there
couple
was,
transactions, and they were like,
no, I did.
I sent like $100 to someone in Bitcoin, and it cost me $32.
I bought $5,000 worth, and it was like 60 something dollars.
Yeah,
Like that was insane.
just in fees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, some of those obviously are base fees, but like platform fees.
Right.
Um,
I think it's going to be interesting to see in the next year or two whether, like Israel, I know I've talked about this before, but like Israel put out a law stating that Bitcoin is actually an asset and will be taxed like real estate.
that's fine, but then you got Japan that made it a legal currency.
Absolutely.
So,
And you have some states implementing,
yeah,
what was it, Georgia and
Georgia,
Colorado or Arizona, I believe?
I think it was Arizona.
Yeah. So we'll be accepting tax payments
Yeah, that you can get tax
in
payments in
in
Bitcoin.
Bitcoin.
Right.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So we've actually asked some of the people that are we've asked some people that work with us, that we do work with, to pay us in Bitcoin, and they were like, no.
Nah.
So
But we
I thought
tried.
it was funny. Hold on, I gotta grab my charger real fast. Where do I have it? No, I don't. Hey, what's going on at Master? Where is my charger? You wanna grab me another beer? I would appreciate it. I used to have a tenant in one of my rent houses that told me she was an independent contractor in the entertainment business. Always paid. The IRS is about to be the biggest holder of Bitcoin. Sorry, twins. Yeah, I think the IRS will have a lot of Bitcoin. Actually, I told you the story about that I lost one Bitcoin last year on Alphabet. We were actually buying and selling lower uh, the Air 15 lower units, and we had this machine that we could drill them out, so we'd finish drilling them out and then resell them back as completed units. Um, and it was actually really cool. And I had like I had a lot of Bitcoin on there actually. I traded a lot of it out, but I ended up having like one Bitcoin still on Alphabet when they closed the site down, and I lost one Bitcoin last year. It sucked because it was right on the rise. Oh, thank you, sir. Nice new frosty Heineken. It's delicious. We got 17 people in the chat now. That's what's up. These live streams are getting really cool.
Well, they're
I
fun.
love them.
Sometimes they're fun.
Do you guys like these live streams that me and Mike do together? Because we enjoy it. I mean, we talk about this stuff anyway, so we might as well just talk about it with everyone. Not that you lost your coin. Yeah, it's not cool that I lost my coin. Damn, bro, that sucks. But I've assembled a few of those myself, so respect the hustle. Yeah, absolutely. Um, cool, awesome, guys. So, what else do we got going on? Sure do. Yeah, love the streams with the team. Yeah, we like it, man. It's cool. That's why we're gonna do another channel. You only learn when you lose your first Bitcoin. Yeah, that was harsh. 19 watching. That's what's up, Michael. Thank you.
Yeah, well, the main thing is everybody that's watching this is somehow invested. And I don't mean this harshly, and hopefully everyone understands. The best time, the best way to figure all of this out is to invest a whole lot of money. And what I mean by that is, okay,
Thank you, Teddy.
everybody wants to get rich and everybody wants to make money.
Mhm.
Fair statement?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
And we all know that the best advice is to only invest what you can afford to lose.
Yeah, 100%.
But we also know that all of us have invested far more than we wanted to lose or could lose at some point.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I did.
Yeah.
Um, not, I mean,
Because some things look so good,
well,
you're like, I can't pass this up.
yeah, or they feel like they look good. So
Yeah.
what I'm
And
getting,
then it fucking
that's
dumps.
right. So what I'm getting at here, is the best thing that you can do is get fucked real hard at first.
Yeah.
Because then all of a sudden you're like, whoa.
Let me
Right?
make-
Let me step back
Yeah.
and really analyze what's going on.
Yeah.
But not hard enough to where you don't come back for more.
Yeah.
Right? And then you get back in, now you're paying attention.
And I feel like that's what just happened with a bunch of the people from BitConnect.
Yeah.
Like
Well, they were
people are
riding
like,
a good
it's a sure
train.
thing.
No, they were riding a good
It's a
train,
sure
man.
thing. It's been going, constantly rising. I had 3 I sold for rent 3 years ago. I've held down payment on the house instead of a month's rent. Thorn at 7,400, up from 65. Nice, awesome. Thank you, Michael, for the updates. Actually, I'm gonna tell a story about you.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell the story about you.
Which
okay?
one? Oh.
So Michael used to own a online betting service.
Yeah, matter of fact, you can go online right now and you can Google.
Yeah.
You can Google thewinningwagers.com.
Yeah.
Right? The site itself is no longer up, but all the videos still are.
Yeah.
And you'll see my business partner mainly, his name was Joey Casano, who's still in service, by the way. You know, he just kind of does it different now.
Right.
And I was on there, and my persona was Mike Giabardi.
Right. But this is when Bitcoin first came out.
Yeah, that's correct. Well,
Like,
we had been doing it since
the first year that Bitcoin came out.
we'd been doing it since 2008, but then in 2010, I want to say around January, I was like, hey, I
This
seen
is new currency.
yeah, well, I seen some of the sports betting sites.
This was right after we were in Houston.
Yes.
Right after Houston.
Yeah. So the winningwagers.com was a sports handicapping service. So we basically sold sports picks. And we did great. I mean, I still do. I gamble all the time on sports. But anyway, so we had this service and we were selling it, and I noticed one of the online gambling sites, sports betting sites,
Yeah.
said that they were
accepting
taking
Bitcoin.
I was
Right.
like, hey,
And it was a brand new
fucking
thing,
do
so no one
that.
really, like, you know, you didn't know about it.
I didn't really know what the hell it was.
But you were like, I'm going to fucking accept
Yeah.
Bitcoin because it's another
So
payment.
we started taking it, and we would give them. So we were charging a monthly fee, obviously, and if they paid in Bitcoin,
Yeah.
100% Bitcoin, then we would give them 50% off.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So a lot of people wouldn't go spend that amount of money on it because they didn't understand how to make it work. Plus, it was a little bit rough then. All you had was wallet.
Yeah.
And
It was different. It was a whole different
it was,
ballgame.
yeah, it wasn't nearly
It
as
wasn't accessible
not as
back
accessible
then.
as it is
I
now.
remember, because I remember when Bitcoin first came out.
Yeah.
And I was like, I had $5,000. I was going to throw into Bitcoin, and, you know, I threw a little bit, but I didn't throw everything I should have thrown into Bitcoin.
Right.
And I wish I would have.
So we started taking payments like this, and
Yeah.
okay, so we started taking some of these payments. So we had 459 Bitcoin at one point.
Yeah. So this is the great part, guys. Okay. You had 459 Bitcoin. It ended up, it shot up to like $400. Bitcoin shot up like $400.
In late 2010, yeah.
Tell us about special about guys. You go way back with me. Yeah. We tried to, anyways.
Right. So it shot way up, and I was like, oh man, we're gonna fucking be, you know, I mean, like,
You're
I was
gonna be
like
rich.
anybody, I was like, yeah, we're fucking out there, and no, we did not, because I was like, holy shit, this is going somewhere, right?
Yeah.
459 Bitcoin, it hit $400, and so my business partner,
Had a little bit of a problem.
yeah, he had a little bit of a problem. I won't go into detail about it, but he had some issues, and so but we didn't sell them all at that point. Like, they didn't get sold. What happened was, you know, it dropped back down, and because it just spiked up, and it wasn't there for very long, and it dropped back down. So in early 2011, him and I had some differences for a short period of time, and we parted ways for a short period of time. And what I did not know was during that time,
He sold all the Bitcoin.
he sold all those Bitcoin for about $100 each.
Yeah.
Right? Now, obviously that was, you know, about 46 grand. I didn't get any of that money.
Yeah.
None of it.
Yeah.
Well, maybe $1,000 when I came back from, but I didn't know that they had
4,600. 4,600.
no, we had 459 Bitcoin.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Yeah, put 2 zeros behind
Yeah.
that. That's 46
My bad.
grand.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly the number, but it was up there.
Yeah.
So,
So Mikey was a Bitcoin millionaire.
yeah.
He just didn't know it.
Now, true transparency, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. I won't lie and tell you that I would have waited until 18,000 and sold.
Hell no, you would have sold $1,000.
I would have sold half of it at $1,000 without question. Maybe more, but I know me well enough to know I would have sold half of that at $1,000. You know, because I have, you know, mental pictures and goals and aspirations like everybody else. Actually, a lot of those I've acquired now, but at the time I had not. So, yeah, anyway. So that's my little, oh my God, I've lost a lot of fucking money.
I thought it was a good story to share with everyone because it's funny because he had so many Bitcoin, not even know the value of Bitcoin or what it was going to ever be, not really even knowing what it was.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really
Just
understand.
Just accepting it as a payment.
Right. I didn't understand the technicals behind it.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, anyway, I mean, y'all can go online and look at that. I mean, there's videos from like, I think we started doing videos in 2009. Before that, we were just doing some paid advertising. So, but yeah, you can, I mean, like I said, you can actually search that Mike Giabardi. It's Garbi. Bardi. how to spell that? I don't remember. It's like Bidi, Garbidi,
Yeah.
which isn't my real name. That was just my persona online at the time. So yeah, you can see all kinds of videos of us, and that was a real business. So my best friend gave me $100 to set up a Thorn account. I'm trying to decide when LTS is called. Fuck, how you fucking? You can't keep those.
How many Bitcoin did you sell, Mike?
Okay, so I didn't sell any. My
Your
my
business
business
partner
partner
sold all of them.
had a little bit of a problem with certain things, and he sold all of them.
Yeah. For $100 a piece.
Yeah, for it was right about $100 a piece, and so we at the time we had split apart as business partners. So when I came back into the business, maybe about 2 months later, yeah, I didn't know at the time they were gone. Matter of fact, I didn't even really know for probably about 6 months.
That he had sold the Bitcoin.
Yeah, they had been sold.
Okay.
Yeah, it also buy you a lot of hookers, man.
Yeah. Hookers and cocaine.
Hookers and blow.
Yeah.
So,
That is the best saying too, by the way, when they ask that guy and he's
yeah,
like,
like
you know, he won the lottery.
he couldn't have done that.
I would have beat him till I was dead.
No, you know, I mean, shit happens, man, and I mean, don't get me wrong, I was pissed off, but a few paid friends, yeah, right. No, but you know, I mean, I was pissed off and I was angry, but you know, you just gotta understand, haha, hookers and blow, right? Because everyone knows that saying from that guy that had the live interview when that chick was
Yeah,
doing the
on the
news
news,
thing.
yeah.
What are you
That's
gonna
great.
do if you win $1 billion? She's like, hookers and blow.
I'm gonna get a bunch of hookers and blow.
Right.
I thought that was pretty funny too.
So, now, just to be fair, you know, and reiterate what they were talking about. Yeah, I was really angry. Official Bitcoin. I was really angry. But I didn't miss anything because I hadn't lived, you know, I hadn't lived off of that yet.
Shit happens. You spilled some milk.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And so
Bitcoin official.
I didn't lose anything. I just didn't get the opportunity.
Yeah.
So there's a huge difference. Like, just because I didn't get the opportunity doesn't mean I go whine and cry. It means I try to find a new one, and that's what I've done.
Well, now we look at it as a funny story.
Dang, can't type.
Good morning, all. Yeah. No, it's a funny story now looking back at it. You know, if you would have had it and just sit in a wallet for years.
Oh, dude, I'd be like,
you know,
fuck, man.
469 Bitcoin, you'd be like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
When I hit fucking $19,000, you'd have been doing all right.
Yeah, I mean, look, I won't lie to you, man. I would have sold, you know, I mean, I would have had a lot more by then, because I closed down the wallet when I found that out. So we quit taking that as a payment. We actually stayed in business until 2012, and so we would have had more than that. I mean, so that's how that would have went. And you know, if we would have held on to it or split it up or whatever when we split businesses at that point. I know I would have sold, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I would have had just over 8 million now. But whoa, you know, what is it?
At 19,000, yeah, 19,000.
Right, at 19,000. But I mean, who in the hell's gonna sit around and be like 19,000? That's it? No.
Yeah, because I remember when Bitcoin was at $1.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, maybe I should invest in this, you
Yeah.
know, and then I would have never waited.
No,
You know,
I mean that shit
I
hits
mean, I did buy. I mean, I bought and sold. I mean, I bought stuff with Bitcoin and sold Bitcoin. You know, but I never knew it was gonna be, you know, what it is today. You know.
Right,
So.
and I would have sold at least half of it at 1,000 or maybe 2,000. I thought it was super overvalued at 400, and look where it is now.
Yeah.
Like we had, like the world sold it all, and it only went down to 5,900.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know, I mean, so
Yeah.
everyone sold. So no, I would have sold half at least at 1,000, maybe $2,000. Now, to be fair, I probably would have ran out of Bitcoin. Like it hit, you know, it hit what, 18.8, maybe 19,000. So, or it hit 20,000 on some platforms. They just laughed.
Yeah.
I probably would have sold all the rest of it at 15 on the way back down. I would have FOMO'd and just got rid of it all.
Oh, for sure. Because I mean.
Because I would have sold 225 at $15,000 each.
So we've actually done
Bye-bye.
some arbitrage trading.
Yeah.
Okay. And with some other markets throughout the world. and you hear,
Yeah.
yeah,
Look,
yeah,
look. I mean, I'll just tell them all. I don't care.
yeah,
So look, we used Golix.
yeah.
Don't do this, by the way. Well, you can do whatever
You
you
can
want.
do it, but it will lock your money up.
Yeah,
All right,
it
so
can. It'll lock your money. So I
you
took
300 bucks,
no, wait,
200 bucks.
hang on. No, it was 180. Yeah, almost $184. Okay, so I took $184
Yeah.
and
This
from
is a few
Coinbase.
months. This is a few months ago when Bitcoin was crazy high.
Yeah,
It
was
was
yeah,
$18,000.
it was 17. It was
$17,000.
bouncing at 17, 18. Okay, so I took $184 and
We were just doing this. It was a test kind
well,
of thing.
here it was real simple. I took my here. This would tell you how much I had in BitConnect. I took my day's interest payment on
Yeah.
BitConnect.
184 bucks.
$184, and I moved it. I withdrew it, and I sent it over to Golix.
Yeah, which is don't use the site.
Don't do
please,
this. Don't do this.
because it will lock your money up.
I mean,
Alright.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It works. It would work right now. I've done it multiple times on paper. I won't do it again until I figure out a different way to get out of it.
Golix, by the way, is a
Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe
Based
exchange,
crypto exchange.
and they trade Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, a couple others.
Wait, Litecoin, Bitcoin,
Monero.
Bitcoin Cash. There was another one. It's lower. I don't remember exactly what
I
it
don't
was.
remember either.
There's 5 of them.
Yeah.
Anyway,
But this is the thing.
so
In those markets, the price is like
insane.
when Bitcoin was $17,000, it was $40,000
Yeah.
per Bitcoin
It was huge. It was way
on
big.
Golix. But this is the problem. So
Hang on, I sent it over.
Yeah.
I sent it over, and so I bought Bitcoin at like
17,000
17,000 on
BitConnect site.
on the BitConnect site.
When you exchange.
So it was only worth like 17, and then so then I sent it over there, and I sold it for like really fucking quick. I just was testing this out. A quick flip for like 23,000, like
Yeah.
within seconds, it was gone.
Yeah.
Here's the problem, guys. There's no Zimbabwe bank.
Like we were even looking into
I
flying
was
to
gonna fly over
Zimbabwe
there. Yeah.
to open a bank account over there,
No,
but we
not
were
for-
not allowed.
I flipped it. $184 for a quick 400. It was like 431, I think it was.
But you had to wait for Bitcoin to drop back down.
Yeah, well, hang on. But I had already flipped it. So
Yeah.
my problem was, and I sold it. Right? It was in U.S. exchange.
Yeah, and he had the same problem with that. Okay, he said he was afraid of getting his money locked up.
Yeah, so my money didn't get. It wasn't locked. So here's what happened. So it's not so much that your money gets locked up. You can send Bitcoin back and forth, which, and I'll go into some of those details. So I sent the money over. It was valued at about 17,000, USD. I sent Bitcoin over, and do they have a prince? I helped one last week.
Nice.
Right? Yeah. Hey, I'll send you an email in a minute. If you're helping princes that you don't know, Brandon and I are starting this new email service. It's also called Give to the Prince.
Yeah.
So look, I sent it over at about 17,000, roughly valued. I sold it at 23, maybe 24,000.
Yeah.
I sold it quick. I could have sold it for probably 30 if I would have waited.
We were actually seeing transactions of like 35,
Yeah,
and they were fast.
and
But he seems so trustworthy.
so are you?
I get the same email. All
Are you
the time,
saying we
actually.
don't seem trustworthy?
Yeah,
Is that what you're saying? No, look, and then I sold it for that, so I had like $430 USD. There's USD value there. The problem is, you can't put it in a bank. You can't send it from there back to here in US dollars. So
Yeah.
basically, then when Bitcoin,
Dropped.
when Bitcoin plummeted, I was like, oh shit, here's my opportunity.
Yeah. So you
I bought back in at 12,000
Yeah.
over there. So, and then, it came out and I sent back. So, ultimately it took me about 3 weeks, but I
Yeah.
got lucky because the Bitcoin dropped.
Yeah.
Had it not dropped, I'd
You
still
just would
be
have been
stuck.
lost. Yeah.
Yeah, and
But-
so I got it back.
How long? So this site was so untrusted on the blockchain that how many confirmations and how long did it take to get back
So,
over?
what is it? When you're sending it back and forth, most people don't even look. But on the blockchain, when you
Yeah.
click on the block.
Typically you'll get Bitcoin sent over from trusted sites, 3 to
It'll
6
show like
confirmations.
95, 98% trustworthiness.
Yeah.
You know, this shit had like 8%, y'all. It took 9 days to get my fucking Bitcoin
9 days to
back,
get the
dude.
Bitcoin from there.
So the whole transaction actually took 13 days.
Yeah.
9 of those days was waiting for the fucking Bitcoin to get from Golix back to me.
Yeah. But it worked though.
It worked. I mean,
But-
it worked, but Jesus, there was a little luck involved in my transaction.
If-
Otherwise, I'd still have $431 sitting over there.
Yeah, 8%.
Yeah, it was a quick flip.
Yeah. If anyone's from Zimbabwe and has a banking account there, we would love to do business with you though.
Yeah, I'll make it good.
Yeah,
I'll make it.
we'll make it with your
very
wife. I
good.
actually, well, I was calling my friends that live in South Africa.
yeah.
Yeah, because living down here in the Caribbean, you would get a lot of transient South Africans. And I was like, can you guys, the banks are kind of associated with each other, but they're not associated. You have to be in Zimbabwe to be part of one of these banks. And so like my friend, his friend works for one of the banks in South Africa. We were trying to get them to open an account for us over there and we were just going to start doing arbitrage on the pretty much wherever there's a corrupt government or a money problem.
Anywhere there's a fiat turmoil currency, like
Yeah,
anywhere
anywhere in the world, Bitcoin is always going to be, if not double, it's going to be pretty close to double.
It's high.
Yeah, and if you can figure out a way to arbitrage that some way, live in that gray area, boys. Yeah, we live in the gray area, baby. We got to. It is.
Yeah,
It is. It's gray. But anywhere where there's a fiat, like, I mean, I know
Let me
Iraq
just-
or Afghanistan doesn't have
see, the beautiful thing,
exchange.
well, here's a gray area that's not a gray area. You know the beautiful thing about being a resident of Puerto Rico?
What's that?
There's no capital gains taxes, so you can spend your freaking.
Good time. Love the stream. See you next time. Hey, thank you, Jarhead, man. I really appreciate it, brother. Thanks for everyone popping in tonight, man. We have a good time doing these live streams, and we hope you guys enjoyed it as well. It's just two friends talking about shit and answering some questions
Sure.
sometimes.
And coming up with crazy ideas, and then seeing if they fit sometimes.
But we do these crazy ideas
Yeah,
that we talk about.
We do them.
So-
I try them. What the
Yeah,
hell? I
yeah,
mean,
yeah. When
what am I gonna lose? $200?
yeah,
Fuck,
so
who
fucking
cares?
what, But we try to have a good time in this whole game, and we like investing in all this stuff. The high risk, high gain is kind of
Yeah, but it's
what we do.
Yeah, and it's not really. I mean, I do a lot of high risk, high gain, but I don't do it in a lot of the. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've invested. Trust me, y'all. Excuse me. I've invested in my huge fair share of these hype programs.
Yeah.
Let's see. I was in Control Finance, I think it was called.
Yeah.
That fucked me.
Thank you, Just Cause. He said that Just Cause said you and Keeper are good beer drinking streams.
Yeah.
We try to be. This is our second episode of Crypto and Cervezas.
Yeah.
Live from Puerto Rico.
Wait
Wait till we
till
do the fucking Caribbean
Yeah,
crypto connection.
Like that's gonna be set up nice. It's not gonna be like glamorous.
It's not gonna be off my phone. We're gonna get internet.
We got a
it's gonna
camera.
happen.
Probably right over there.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
gonna be the best place.
So
Anyway, and we'll have themes. Like I mean, I'm thinking we might
no
have.
fluff. I don't want any fucking fluff. I don't want any fluff.
Yeah, so, but I'm saying we could have some themes. Cryptos and cervezas. Probably most nights.
Yeah.
We just won't always call it crypto and cerveza night.
Yeah, we'll switch it up.
Yeah.
We'll be like crypto and tacos. I don't know what's gonna happen.
They don't want to watch us eat, Brandon.
Yeah, probably not. Oh, by the way, dude, we went and ate at this
Oh, I get a
this
Mexican
place
restaurant in
tonight,
Puerto
like
Rico.
right down the street from my house.
Yeah, so we ate
And
Mexican in Puerto Rico. It is
I
not
had
the same, y'all.
the biggest. First off, I've been all around the world. Okay, it's the biggest burrito I've ever had.
It really was fucking.
Like the jumbo tortillas.
No. That isn't. I mean, it's like it really, guys. It was like. I mean, that doesn't even do it justice. It was like, what, 10 inches long, probably 5 inches wide, and like 3 inches. I mean, it was just mammoth.
I
the
ate.
size of a
It's
brick.
like 3 meals for me. I
It
ate
was so
I ate
fucking big,
maybe
man.
a quarter of it. Maybe a quarter of it.
Yeah, and then
It was delicious.
and then that restaurant we ate yesterday.
Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you guys ever get down here,
Just
you guys
make
are,
sure you call us.
Well, you're more than welcome to hit us up
Yeah,
because
we'll
we'll
go
show you
fucking-
what's up down here
We'll
in the
get to the
Caribbean.
beach, drink some beers,
Yeah.
take you some good restaurants.
I'm definitely a foodie. Taco Bell. There is Taco Bell down here, but I don't eat at Taco Bell down here because we have
That's
a
right.
place called Taco Maker, which
You-
blows
yeah,
Taco Bell out of the fucking
far
water.
superior. You
Yeah,
would laugh at Taco Bell
yeah,
after you eat at Taco Maker.
yeah. Taco Maker is the shit.
It's good food.
Yeah. Like everyone's like, you know what's funny in the Virgin Islands? Everyone's like, oh, gotta hit Taco Bell when we go to Puerto Rico, and I go eat there, and I'm like, oh, this is fucking bullshit. And then you go to Taco Maker, and you're like, this is what I needed.
Hmm.
You know, it's so good. But if Taco Maker's listening, we'd love to. You could sponsor us, and we would be fine with that. You know, because
And we would tell everyone, hey,
you
we're
are
getting paid to
delicious.
tell you about this,
You are delicious, sir.
but we asked for it first, and y'all can refer to this stream.
Yeah, absolutely. But
You know,
guys,
I just realized that fulcrum
yeah,
looks a lot like the EOS symbol.
yeah. Oh, you're an EOS.
I got a lot of EOS.
You like EOS.
I love EOS. I've been in it since $1.81.
Well, we're in the crypto chat or one of our chat groups that we're in. There's quite a few guys that are in EOS, I believe.
I love
know
EOS.
Evans is in
Like
EOS.
it stands some serious fucking dips. Like
Yeah,
Bitcoin dips, $12,000. EOS dipped $3.
yeah. That's good.
And then it went right back up, and then it's back down. I mean, it's staying pretty solid now. It's going to be real crazy come June when they actually when they move everything off of the Ethereum
Uh huh.
onto the Block One chain. It's over, man.
What do you think about Ethereum launching their staking program? So I heard it's a minimum of 1,000 tokens to stake. That's crazy.
That's a lot of tokens.
It's a lot.
And if you put it in any country's denominational fiat, by the way,
It's,
do you know what fiat means? Fiat means forced controlled currency.
yeah,
Just remember that the next time you pull a dollar out of your pocket.
yeah.
So,
That's why we like cryptocurrency. Seriously, we're pushing for our industry, and we've talked about this about making a token to provide for the cable industry.
yeah,
And I think eventually we might end up doing something like that.
it's not
You know?
that hard.
No, it's not. We talked about it. I mean, eventually we'll get there. But what do you guys? What else are you guys in, man? What are you guys day trading? What are you guys in long term? You know, these are some things I'd like to know because we share a lot of information that we get with other people to invest in and whatnot, and it's always kind of nice to have that extra. And I'm not saying that we should invest in other things because we're not just in lending platforms and stuff like that. We're in a lot of other things.
Yeah, so, I mean, I have hodlers,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Um,
Opinion on Neo. Neo actually, I bought Neo when it was at $13.
so Neo, I like Neo.
Yeah.
I'm not in Neo, but
Yeah.
I do like Neo. I like, what I don't like, I don't care for the gas concept. I
I
mean,
don't either.
I get it, but I don't care for it. The issue that I have with Neo isn't even the gas. It's the problem that it is so tightly tied to, like, news. I mean, and I'm not talking good or bad news. It's tied to it.
Neo did pretty well though with Bitcoin drop and everything.
No, it didn't. It went from like 190 something to like $120.
Still though, if you actually think about the percentage
That's
that is,
huge.
I mean it's 40%,
Yeah.
but it jumped. I mean it's
I think it's
not
hovering around
bad.
145 now.
Yeah, 145 something like that.
But I don't know. I mean, I'm not.
I mean I remember like when I first bought.
I'm not
Neo,
in it, so I
like
don't
I did buy some Neo. I don't know if I still have it. I should probably
but
check that.
my four hodlers are: I have Funfair,
Yeah,
I have Tron,
yeah,
I have Ripple,
yeah,
and I have EOS.
yeah.
Those are my hodlers
Right.
for a reason. That's just because I really like the project that's behind them.
Right.
So, I mean, I got into Tron at just under a penny, so I don't really hurt either way.
Yeah. Where's Tron at now?
5 cents?
Okay.
I mean, but it's,
Ooh.
hey, how does that work?
Sorry about that, guys. I just got a phone call.
So Tron, I don't remember where Tron topped out at,
Yeah.
honestly. It was up. Someone in here will tell us.
Every time something in China good, bad bad China good, bad Neo does whatever. I mean, burst coin and buy gambling assets with it.
Mm-hmm.
Burst, I've heard a lot.
Well, there's a coin out, man. I thought it was called Skrill.
You talked about this with me
Okay, I
before.
know Skrill is a payment system, you
Right.
know, but there's a coin out, and I could have swore it was called Skrill or Skrillex. I realize that's also, an artist for music, and I could be wrong, but they actually have a gambling platform out,
Yeah.
and they use the token for the which is brilliant.
Well, there's several of those
No,
platforms.
no, no.
out.
This one's, it's
Like a
literally
bigger platform.
100% unique.
Okay.
Um, and at the time, every single one of my assets was tied up. Not to mention it was Christmas time.
Yeah.
So I didn't get it. I could have swore I saved it, but I can't find any. I know I read it. You know what I'm saying? It's,
Yeah.
like I read it. Now I can't find anything on it,
Yeah.
which is very annoying to me.
That's weird.
But
Well, guys, this is. I think what we should do. We've been going for almost 90 minutes now. So I think what we should do is tomorrow night we'll do another live stream, and then we're gonna fly out on Tuesday, go to the Virgin Islands, and let's talk a little bit more about just regular cryptos.
yeah, maybe
Not,
we can live from the Virgin Islands,
yeah, actually on Tuesday we'll definitely do a live stream from the Virgin Islands.
from the lobby of Sugar Bay.
Yeah, Sugar Bay Resort. We'll be there kicking it. But yeah, guys, man, this was a good live stream, guys. I appreciate everyone for coming in. Again, if you're not subscribed, definitely subscribe. Whatever we do on YouTube here, and hit the like button for me. But we will be chatting again live from Puerto Rico, if not live from the Virgin Islands, very soon. And I think we're gonna call it a night tonight, man. We gotta get up early and do some business.
Yeah, we actually have to get out of bed in 5 hours.
Yeah, 5 hours. So, yeah. But, guys, take it easy. Thanks for coming in, guys. I really appreciate all of you. And we will chat, and peace from Puerto Rico, baby.